Hi everyone, Aaron here for Zollotech, and I wanted to show you how to change the interior door handles on a W203 mid-2000s Mercedes. I have a C230 compressor from 2005, and if you want to change the door handle, it's very similar from most Mercedes. And these were actually sent to me by eEuroparts.com. I've actually been using them for a long time. This is the part number. Now keep in mind, when you do order, you'll need to order the correct color. There's about 6 different ones and 3 different shades of black. This is actually called dull black. And this is a genuine Mercedes-Benz part, and you'll need a few tools to do this. So the first thing you'll need is just a good screwdriver, flat blade screwdriver, or just something you can pry with. You'll also need 2 Torx drivers. You'll need a T20 and a T25. Now I also use a magnet to help me remove bolts and put bolts in place. And we'll need to remove the door panel to put this on. And keep in mind that this is plastic and you want to be careful, but we'll pry the old one off. It's pretty simple to do. Now the old one I have is broken right here on the passenger side, and it's just dull and faded and got a lot of scratches on the driver's side. So let's go ahead and get started. I like to use a little magnetic bin before I get started, just so I can keep screws and things in there. Now this door handle comes in 2 pieces, and we need to pry the top cover off so we can get to the 2 bolts underneath. So you can start from underneath. It's not too big of a deal if you break it, because you're going to be replacing it. So you can kind of just work around here and pop this off like that. It's pretty durable and does come right off, but you'll see this one is all marred up, so we'll make it look a lot nicer. Now we have 2 T25s here and then down here, so we need to remove those next. There's another T25 hidden under here, so just put your screwdriver behind there and pop it out. Now using a T20, we need to remove this bolt as well. And then this piece you just pull out and slide down gently. It's got a little latch here that you'll pull right out. Now finally we need to pull this off. I'm going to put the window down just to make it a little bit easier so I don't hit anything, but basically you're going to pry behind here and pull it this way. If you pull this back a little bit, you can get your fingers behind here and just pull, and it will pop right off. It seems a little more scary than it is, but you just pop it right off. You could put a screwdriver behind there, and then what I do is I'll just swing this over here for now. Now at this point we need to pop the door latch. So under here, you can just kind of reach your hand underneath, start here, and put your fingers in like that. They'll start to snap, and just work your way around. Now once you have this loose, you'll need to start pulling up here. You can pull really hard or just pry against it a little bit. Now I did forget, you do need to remove this as well. Just unscrew it counterclockwise. Now we're behind the door, and we can just pull this straight out right here. Pull it out and pull it straight up. And then you can remove the hook. Now there's a couple cables down here as well, and we're not going to remove all that because we don't need to get the door handle off. This is the bottom of the door handle, and we have 2 bolts we need to remove, one here and one here. They're T20. So now we've removed the bolts from the bottom here. On the top we need to push in these 2 tabs on the top of the door handle on the inside so we can pull it out. Now that we have the old door handle off here, we need to remove this foam and put it over here. I've got the foam moved over, now we're going to put it back just how we took it off. The 2 screws that came with it go on the bottom of the door handle to replace the old ones. I use this magnetic piece to put this in here. Just kind of start it a little bit until you can pull this back without it coming out, and then you know it's in place. And finally, we put this piece back on. Just clip it in like that. And now it looks brand new. So now I'll do the other side the exact same way. So this is the old part. It broke off the top piece just from someone closing it, maybe because it's 13 years old, but now it's all fixed. And thanks again to E-Euro Parts for sending that along. They don't just carry Mercedes-Benz, they carry Volkswagen, Volvo, Saab, and others. Check them out at eeuroparts.com, and thanks again for sending them. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe and like. As always, thanks for watching. This is Aaron. I'll see you next time.